Hey y'all, and welcome back. Now, I want to get into a story that really touched my heart. And it touched my heart. It dealt with a young girl, and a young girl was 13 years old. How she ended up in this place, I don't know. Why did nobody see her? How did she get there? And we're gonna watch videos. We're gonna person of interest. Right now, they haven't locked nobody up. She was 13 years old. This happened in Orange County. And this is the area and location where she was over here, Rio Grande Avenue. Okay. Um, a man of interest was in the neighborhood at the time, and nobody seen him before. People are still not paying attention of their surrounding in the neighborhood. When you think of a 13-year-old girl, you're thinking about you as a 13-year-old girl. You think about your niece, you think about your cousin, you think about your daughter. So let's get into this, and then we're going to keep moving.
At an apartment complex off South Rio Grande Avenue on the 4th of July. She died at the hospital. Tonight, police are zeroing in on someone captured on the apartment complex's surveillance cameras. News 6's Troy Campbell is live at the Orange County Sheriff's Office with the video. Troy.
Well, in this video, we see the man that investigators are calling a person of interest in the 13-year-old girl's murder. In this video, we are told that it was taken from a surveillance camera somewhere at the apartment complex. Surveillance video showing a man wearing a t-shirt and pants, carrying a bag and walking through an apartment complex along the 4400 block of South Rio Grande Avenue in Orlando. Investigators saying they're trying to identify this man in relation to the murder of 13-year-old Rose DeJusti. The Orange County Sheriff's Office says the teen was found with obvious signs of trauma on the afternoon of July 4th. We showed the crime bulletin to people in the area. I showed you these images. Have you seen this person before around here?
No, I've never seen him before.
Investigators have remained tight-lipped, not releasing details on how the Memorial Middle School student was killed. Do you hope that somebody who lives around this area, if they have seen this person before, they do contact law enforcement?
Yes, I think they should, because I live in his neighborhood, and that's heinous, because it's a kid. He shouldn't do something like that to a kid.
You have a family not having answers.
Yeah.
A random attack went in front of a judge this morning.
Yeah, we've been following this investigation since investigators found 13-year-old Rose DeJu on July 4th. As West Street's Bob Hazen explains, her accused killer didn't say anything in court this morning.
Can you tell me your name? Okay. Does anyone have his ID on there?
28-year-old Jerry Dorisme, wearing a suicide prevention smock, stayed silent and stared blankly.
And he ain't saying nothing? Well, my thing is, what make them think that it's him? What made they think where he come from? What made them think that they have the camera showing that he was in the complex, y'all, in the apartment, the complex. But who was at home with her? Who was there with that 13-year-old? Something ain't right.
Barely moving while a judge read the charges against him. He's in jail, accused of stabbing and killing 13-year-old Rose DeJu at the Palmetto and Lakeside Apartments. She was found in a closet under a stairwell.
Charged pursuant to a warrant with first-degree felony murder.
In a closet under a stairwell. Why would they put her in a closet? Why would he kill her? Do anybody know him? Oh, gosh.
West 2 obtained court documents showing that investigators say they have surveillance video capturing Dorisme buying the knife at a store just minutes before he allegedly followed Rose into the complex. We also learned more about a previous encounter with deputies that happened back in June. Investigators say someone called 911 because Dorisme was walking in front of a daycare in Pine Hills while carrying a knife. When they confronted him then, they write, quote, he was rambling.
He had a knife in his hand. And he got cuts on his face. He was rambling about, meaning chased by a female named Cat. He was also rambling about not wanting to talk to Russians. I don't know about him, y'all. But still, she don't have any family members that she was around at that time. How did he get her?
About being chased by a female named Kat. He was also rambling about not wanting to talk to Russians. Deputies say Dorisme punched the deputies, but they were able to take him down. Records show they then had him committed involuntarily to a mental health facility under the Baker Act. The sheriff's office says it's in criminal charges to the state attorney's office for that case, but prosecutors did not file it until after Rose was murdered. Now Dorisme is being held in jail with no bond for murder and for...
They really need to find out what happened to that girl. What happened to that little girl? She ain't but 13. She should have been with some friends when she got out of school. Got off that school bus or either walk home. We need to know all of that.
Taken too soon.
13-year-old Rose DeJesus was murdered July 4th. A man has been charged with her murder. And tonight, West 2's Gail Pascal Brown talked with the victim's family.
Rosie Juice has only been in the States for less than a year. Her family is from Haiti, and she lived here with her father, her brother, her cousin, and his friend.
She ain't even been here long. She from Haiti. Well, why is she gone already? We need an explanation on this.
Are all grieving right now. Investigators say she was murdered in her own complex by a stranger.
I can't really get an explanation for it. It's just hurt.
The family of 13-year-old Rose DeJesus is devastated. Her partially naked and stabbed body was found July 4th at Palmetto at Lakeside Apartments on South Rio Grande Avenue in Orlando near Holden Avenue. Her brother and her cousin, Dupierre Collin, found her in a storage room underneath the stairs. She was supposed to have been with friends in the same complex.
We saw the phone in the center right there on the stairs, and there was blood on the floor.
Her cousin says Rose's brother started knocking on doors looking for Rose, then opened the storage room under the stairs.
We called the cop and said, pull her out. We pulled her out and started CPR, and still there's no response.
All right, y'all. We gonna back this up. We are going to stop it right here and back it up a little bit, okay, y'all. Let me go back to what this young man said. He mentioned something about a friend. Okay, first of all, she from Haiti. She was visiting from Haiti. She's 13 years old. So she came here and she's supposed to be safe. That's why she here. Her mom not here. Okay? Now I need to question the daddy. Now, he mentioned something about her friend. This happened on the 4th of July. They wasn't in school at that time. But why is she alive still? We need more than that man who y'all have arrested. It got to be an explanation about what happened to this young lady. Now let's listen to him one more time and we're going to break it down.
After a life was taken too soon.
13-year-old Rose DeJesus was murdered July 4th. A man has been charged with her murder. And tonight, West 2's Gail Pascal Brown talked with the victim's family.
Rosie Juice has only been in the States for less than a year. Her family is from
Okay. She been in the state less than a year. So that means that really she doesn't have a full term here in school, right? It looked like a year. She just had like 1 year in school, either half of, But they said 1 year, so we're going to have to go with 1 year. Okay? So it's hard for her. In school, you're going to get to meet some people. But she don't know nothing about people in the United States. So why is she alone?
And she lived here with her father, her brother, her cousin, and his friend. They are all
Father, brother, cousin, and his friend. She from Haiti. Why is her mama sending her up here like that? So she with her father, brother, and her cousin. And the mama's still in Haiti. So she here with her.
Right now, investigators say she was murdered in her own complex by a stranger.
I'm feeling, I can't really, there's no explanation for it. It's just hurt, like crazy.
The family of 13-year-old Rose DeJuice is devastated. Her partially naked.
Okay, first of all, when was this picture taken, and why is that man taking that picture of her with her hand on her stomach and deuces? How long ago had that picture been taken? Okay. We need to find out that.
Naked and stabbed body was found July 4th at Palmetto at Lakeside apartment.
July the 4th, we have fireworks, we have fun and games in your apartment complex. That means other people is around her. Was she by herself? Was she with her friend? Who was she with on this particular 4th of July? You know, 4th of July, is they having fun. Okay?
It's on South Rio Grande Avenue in Orlando near Holden Avenue. Her brother and her cousin, Dupierre Collin, found her in a storage room underneath the stairs.
They found her brother and her cousin found her in a storage room. But how they find her? How they know where to find her at? And she was in a storage. How did they know to go to that storage to go look for her? Why is she unalive? What did she mistakenly, did somebody mistakenly do something to her? Y'all, she was unalive, naked and stabbed. In other words, it still bothers me that this is the 4th of July. How did they go and find her like that? This is devastating. It's devastating.
She was supposed to have been at a friend's in the same complex.
It's supposed to have been a friend. What? Let me back that up. The news just don't sound right no more. What she said is supposed to be a friend. I just want to know how her brother know where to find her at.
Room underneath the stairs. She was supposed to have been at a friend's in the same complex.
We saw the phone and the channel.
She's supposed to have been at a friend. She's supposed to be she's supposed to be with a friend in the same apartment complex. Where is the friend? Why isn't the friend talking? How did they know where to find her at? A friend, y'all. She's supposed to be in an apartment complex with a friend. That's why I said she don't even know this friend that good if she just been here a year. They saw her phone and they saw everything. Now, I think it's that man who they allegedly said that did this and charged him with it. Somebody would have saw him. But they found her in the storage and they saw her phone. Hey, something ain't right with this story. Let's listen to it again. She's supposed to have been with her friend. In these apartments, y'all, where she lives. Supposed to have been with her friend. Her body was found 4th of July.
stairs.
How did they know she was in that storage room? It's bothering me, y'all. We would have thought to look in no storage room above no stairs. Maybe they saw the blood coming from the storage room.
She was supposed to have been at a friend's in the same complex.
We saw the phone and the sandal right there on the stairs, and there was blood on the floor.
Her cousin says Rose's brother started knocking on doors looking for Rose, then opened the storage room under the stairs.
That was smart to open up that storage room up under that stairs. Why did they do this baby like this? She number 13. She know them. She recognized them. And she was going to tell on them. Why did they do her like that? And she's supposed to be with a friend? Who is this friend?
Cop, they said, pull her out. We pull her out and start CPR. And still there's no response from her.
Rose's mother is still in Haiti, but
The whole time she was on the phone with us. And then she heard everything. Heard that Rose was died. We found her dead, laying down, butt naked. And we can hear it. She dropped the phone and started running, go crazy all over the
That's sad, y'all. And listen how the mom had to find out. They was on the phone with the mama when they identified her daughter. Where's the daddy? Where's the... Somebody right about this story, y'all. And the man who they said did this, I think it's more to this. She's supposed to be with her friend. I don't see a tear coming out his eye. They found her. They found her. The mama dropped the phone and the mom ran. Where's the daddy?
Rose died at the hospital. 28-year-old Jerry Dorisme is facing first-degree murder. He was taken to jail 1 week after he allegedly stabbed her to death.
I'm glad they got him, but I would be happier if I was the one found him, actually.
He says he and Rose were close. He helped her with homework, even taught her how to play basketball. Rose attended Memorial Middle School.
She just loved school. She loved me. Like,
Yeah, this is crazy. Him and Rose were close. Why did that man have to take... Why? I don't know. It sounds strange. This sounds strange. And the man not talking, y'all. He ain't talking because he know he done did something he ain't had him being doing, or he don't know what he did. I ain't talking about her cousin, her brother, or cousin, whoever this is. Let me take something back for a minute, guys. Let me see something.
happier if I was the one found him, actually.
He says he and Rose...
Look at him. So young.
were close. He helped her with homework, even taught her how to play basketball. Rose attended Memorial Middle School.
She just loved school. She loved me. Like, she playful, like, friendly, everything. She's just lovely. She's just perfect.
Sad, y'all. What y'all think? What y'all think about this? Y'all, we gonna hear they did a news conference in Orange County. And so what we're gonna do after they finish with the news conference, we're gonna look Jerry up. Jerry Dorisme. Dorisme. I don't know where he from, but we're gonna find out after this. Okay.
Here so we can offer the community more information on the arrest in the murder of 13-year-old Rose DeJuste. Our homicide detectives have arrested 28-year-old Jerry Dorisme for charges of first-degree felony murder. Rose's murder shook our community and our agency. Anytime a child is murdered, we all collectively grieve. I'm a father.
That's right.
Detectives are all parents. This is very, very hard on them, and of course, the community. And we can't even imagine the pain and anguish that Rose's family and loved ones are going through right now. In the end, this was the result of great detective work, our help from media partners, and tips from many people in the community. Rose was senselessly and brutally murdered on July 4th in the apartment complex where she lived. When deputies were called there on July 4th, they found Rose in a closet, partially naked. She had been stabbed and she was barely alive. Unfortunately, she was transported to the hospital where she succumbed to her injuries. So we believe Rose was on her way to visit another friend in another building in that same complex when she was attacked. Her friend found Rose's cell phone and shoes in the staircase in that apartment building and reached out to Rose's family.
Okay, y'all. So the friend found everything. Her shoes and everything. Wow. But why they say that the brother and the cousin found her, so the friends found her.
And a family member was knocking on doors to see if they could find Rose, and then they entered the utility closet and ultimately found Rose in that closet, attempted CPR and first aid on her, and she was unresponsive. From the beginning of this case, we encountered many people in the community that were very, very cooperative and offered a lot of information. Witness at the complex reported seeing a heavyset male leaving the building where Rose was found.
Wow.
Video from the complex showed a person we now know to be Dorisme following at a distance behind Rose as she walked through the complex to her friend's building. At the murder scene, detectives found the packaging of a 12-inch knife believed to be the murder weapon. So an extensive canvass of the area uncovered video from a store nearby that showed Dorisme buying that same kitchen knife from the store.
Wow.
The one which was used in the murder. So I want to thank our hardworking detectives who worked tirelessly on this case around the clock. And I want to thank our crime scene investigators and forensics unit for their hard work in the case. We also want to thank our partners at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement who are testing a significant amount of evidence as we still investigate this case. And we want to thank the community. We received many, many tips from the community that helped us lead us to him. And so you've heard me say before that law enforcement, we cannot do it alone. We need the community's help, and this case proves just that. The community really came through, media really came through for us, putting his picture out there, which ultimately led to his arrest. So Rose, as you can see, is a beautiful young woman. She should not have died this way. And my heart aches for her family and her friends and her loved
So
ones.
young.
But what we can do now is, provide justice for this family moving forward. So with that, I will take any questions.
Okay, so y'all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look up Jerry. Okay. And y'all, this is him. This is Jerry. This is Jared who killed that 13-year-old girl. Big as he is. He know what he did wrong. And he bought the knife. It go joker like that now. Targeted a little 13-year-old girl. And they caught you. He goes sell. I bet he got a whole family. Look at him, y'all. A grown man, 28 years old. And she went for 13. Shame yourself. Now, he don't have no regret what he did because he went about what he bought. He probably been watching that little girl for a long time. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Be safe, y'all.